Well, hi there. Welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. Okay, got my Pooh Bear on, got my hat. I'm good to go. Today we're doing a look back at a solo album by a classic musician from the prog genre. Um, the album isn't necessarily very proggy. It's a little bit heavier than some of the stuff he does later, but um, basically it's a pop album. But I really love his voice. Um, he's got one of those distinguishable voices, and he does prog music very well. I really like what he does, and have liked what he's done in the past. Um, but his music, I listen. I have most of his albums, and I listen to the music, but I'm not a huge fan of that genre. My daughter likes his voice quite a bit, so this is more in honor of her than me. She actually sang this particular song, one of the songs off of this album, at a competition in Fort Erie, Ontario, when she was a kid, and made me proud. She even talked about him a little bit, which surprised me. I didn't even know she knew who he was. Anyways, we're of course talking about one of my favorite drummers, Phil Collins. This is his solo album debut, Face Value. Um, Guy has an amazing voice. Unusual for a group to have two like incredible vocalists come out of them, but Genesis was one of those bands, and that's where this guy originated. Okay, so this is his first solo album. Now let me give you the statistics here. Okay, so this was released on February the 13th, 1981. So the day before Valentine's Day. Yeah, not a bad start. The studio was, I can't really see, my handwriting is not so good. The Townhouse in London, and of course it was produced by him. He had various musicians on here, many appearing, including both Eric Clapton and Stephen Bishop were both on this album. Helped him out quite a bit. He, of course, has a tremendous voice. And this, just go a little bit through the material on here. This was, trying to think of what I want to say. Okay, so this produced the song "In the Air Tonight," which was his massive hit. My daughter loves that song. I don't know that she likes much else on here, but she really likes that song, and I like that song. It's a classic, great song. The "You Must Be Loved," "Behind the Lions," "The Roof Is Leaking," all pretty good tracks. "Droned" and Hand to Hand, not so crazy about the song. I missed again. I like this song a lot. It will, I think, be one of those songs that kind of leads to some of his other stuff in the future. "You Know What I Mean" is okay. "Thunder and Lightning's okay. "I'm Not Moving." "If Leaving Me Is Real" is those last three tracks I'm not really crazy about. I like some of his other solo stuff a little bit more. It's a little more up tempo. He was experimenting with softer music here, and even though the album has "In the Air Tonight," which is a great hit, the rest of it's not the best, but it's still a pretty solid album for him. And then, of course, he does the Beatle cover of "Tomorrow Never Knows," and he does a great cover of it, I think. Is it as good as what the Beatles did? Hard to say, but I personally like his cover of it very, very a lot. So this is a good Phil Collins album. Is it his best? No, I don't think so. I think there's a couple of other albums that are a little more poppy, that are also a lot more catchy, that I like better. But it was a good start to a solo career that, this guy sold a lot of albums and a lot of singles. So if you like Phil Collins, might as well start at the beginning, right? That's what I say. What's funny is that after this album was released, the stuff in Genesis kind of started sounding a lot more like his solo stuff. and that may be a negative. I'm not sure, but you can't knock the guy's vocal performance. He's fantastic. Anyways, that's it for Face Value. If you like Phil Collins, want me to do more Phil Collins stuff, like me, subscribe to me, let me know. Tell me in the comments what you like and what you want to hear about, and I'll try to accommodate, as best I can. Anyways, coming up tomorrow, which is the end of the week, will be my top 10 Yes songs. I worked on it for a while now, and was probably the hardest one to do of the ones I've done so far. And I did do some honorable mentions because there's just too many songs in around that 10th spot that are just really close, and I didn't want to leave any of them without some attention. So I hope you look forward to that, and I'm looking forward to doing it and putting it out there. Fantastic group, and so we will talk to you tomorrow. So here we go, Prog Monster out, and have a good day from Winnie and me.